All month long, we are celebrating Hampton Road's hidden history, and tonight we are taking you to a place that serves as a refuge for those of us here in Hampton Roads wanting a place to enjoy nature. But for years, it served as a refuge for those seeking freedom. Our Kara Dixon is here with the story that has been hidden in the swamp for years, Kara.
Yeah, Lynn, Stephanie, the Great Dismal Swamp has seen all American history has to offer. It was first a place where Native Americans called home, and George Washington also dug the first ditch there to drain the swamp for farming. But it's the swamp's role in the Underground Railroad and the liberty of slaves that's helping to preserve what area is left. Don't underestimate the stillness of the Great Dismal Swamp. These waterways and trees have seen plenty throughout centuries.
There's so much history.
It's a place of peace, a wildlife refuge, and one for the residents living in Hampton Roads, according to manager Chris Lowy.
We have 1.5 million people living in Hampton Roads, an hour from here. So this place not only provides a refuge for wildlife, but refuge for people as well.
And Lowy says it's always served as a haven for people.
It has been since the beginning of time. I mean, the Native Americans lived in the swamp, lived off the land.
That continued when Africans were brought as slaves to America. Lowy says many ran away, ran here to live.
Some of the evidence and what gray literature we have, that several generations of Maroons lived out here in the swamp. And the numbers up to could be 10,000 over those generations, and probably 50 years. I mean, obviously, several generations would be 100 years.
The swamp also played an important role in the Underground Railroad, so they've worked to preserve that history. They built this educational pavilion, and next week, U.S. Congressman McKeon will introduce a bill to make this place a natural heritage area.
Once that is proposed to Congress and whether that legislation goes through, but that's huge. That's some big support, at the national level.
Something that's needed to keep this place going and to remind future generations about the power of will and survival. Now, Congressman McKeon is introducing that bill on Tuesday. He said in a quote to 10 on Your Side, the Great Dismal Swamp National Wildlife Refuge is a natural and cultural gem and is one of my favorite places in Virginia's 4th Congressional District. In addition to safeguarding wildlife populations and their habitats, the Great Dismal Swamp is also an American storyteller, preserving and commemorating people, cultures, and events that are key to our nation's history. To see that full quote and all other stories celebrating Black History Month, visit WAVY.com. I'm Kara Dixon, 10 on Your Side.